even possible. It's
Exactly.
not the same team.
I mean, definitely that's where the difference has been created because more or less, Venom Legends and not only Venom Legends 7Cs and all the teams that are on the
True,
top
true.
five, top six, they have secured a lot of placement points. But at the end of the day, it was the kill point that used to create the difference. And as you just perfectly mentioned and summed up, it's not the kill point this time that is creating the difference between them. And just because of that, we can get to see teams like. A1 Esports, Venom Legends, 7Cs faltering down onto the number. On the other hand, rather, this semi-final has all been about the placement points because more or less the kill points between all the teams are shared equally. Earlier, it used to be some team that really heavily depended upon those kill points. We have seen A1 Esports, Venom Legends, but this time it has all been about the placement points where the aggressive teams actually falters down because since the placement points is actually helping them more or less, uh, it comes down to how you bring all the three, 4 players down to the last circle or the second last circle. And if it's so, the game can be yours. And we have seen Unstoppable getting back to back second, TRZ in the last match also. So Parent just really had a very good chance till now. Now they are going for that approach for the circle, but is that enough for them? Because once they enter into the circle, there are already a lot of teams that is waiting for them to welcome them on the other side. It's shooting range where the fight is now erupting, where 7Cs have a good control of themselves. On the left hand side, there is Kings of BD. On the right hand side, there is Silent Cloud. And in all these situations, I guess 7Cs Esports really need to play it passively. But a Capshi's grenade is very close towards the players of Megamind, and he has also taken down. That means it is looking pretty much good and decent for 7Cs players. Rafat, Capshi, BhaiBrother still surviving. One player we got to see in the early stages of the game where he was eliminated. But the way these three players are making and breaking this fight, this is absolutely phenomenal. I love the way
It possibly can. They do need those points. They certainly do want to be able to get those points, but certainly not turning out to be easy. And with that, it is Unstoppable's Hassan taking the fight to the face of A1 Esports. And Shoykot has been brought down to his knees pretty much. And along with that, as Hassan takes on this wonderful barrage of burst damage, it is going to be crazy turnover wins because two players of A1 Esports have been knocked, all thanks to just Hassan. So amazing, amazing stats being showcased from this dude. But now that leaves Unstoppable X with just Law all by himself.
I mean, definitely he's some sort of a disadvantage was there until this Cross was taking this fight in zone case. But Kulgut and Bichu, they don't have any other option than to make such sort of a bold rotation, and they had to do that. And in doing so, Bichu is still surviving. Kulgut falls down. That means A1 Esports getting a lot of kills. On the other hand, it's RudeDude getting eliminated with 2 kills onto their own hand. That means Bad Intentions are also getting their own fight. But where is TRZ for now? Because I guess it's still closer towards that chicken dinner. But 7C's Esports, just imagine once they try to come out of all these situations, there is not a lot of positioning that can help them that can come out of it. But before that happens, they really need to take a fight against Oxygen and A1 Esports that is also on the same position. On the other hand, BhaiBrother's did a blind push onto A1 Esports, and within 2 to 3 seconds, the complete team has been eliminated.
Well, annihilation has been the case for the side of BhaiBrother, but as we move on to the game itself, we've got 16 remaining, 24 minutes into the saga. And again, when it comes to TRZ Esports, yes, they do find themselves in a really comfortable position in the zone, but on top right there, of course, was Bad Intentions player. And if the IT's player plays his cards right, he could very well be the curveball that TRZ are not anticipating and could very well be brought down to their knees. 7C on the other tangent have been playing really, really well. And now, of course, there is going to be a conversation where TRZ are going to take on a fight against 7C, and to help them, the gods of PUBG
Wow.
have given Mamba Noob a perfect
Wow.
wow. I mean, of all the people, Mamba Noob getting it at this moment, TRZ have a big chance. But of course, yeah, Esports is still part of it. So is 7C Esports.
Just wow, that's all I have to say. MK14 into this hand, and this is a double sword edge that can Mamba really pay off. A grenade comes very close to Rafat, and now TRZ. It's not Mamba this time, it's other player from his side that is making them play. And 7C Esports all of a sudden has been brought down to its knees at just the two players surviving. I just don't imagine, I just cannot think how Kapshi and Badrift come out of all these blues, because once they try to come out, it will be a time, it will be a place where Oxygen will be spotting them. Even if they get better half of Oxygen, then it will be TRZ. Even if they come out of all the blues, then it will be A1 Esports. It's really pretty tough for 7Cs, but it all comes down to the circle where it goes. And by the looks of it, it seems that the circle is completely favoring A1 Esports. That means Bamba, that has that MK14 in its hand, needs to really make it pay.
Well, he's certainly going to have to push, and so will the case for the side of 17 Esports. Of course, Oxygen Esports is Exmoy is waiting right there, of course, with no intention of trying to take on the players. Fifth team to get eliminated is going to be BIT, and along with that, 7C Esports. Whoa, Exmoy is the one who's actually been able to eliminate 7C Esports, and GG indeed. Not anticipated that. Oxygen Esports is Exploit eliminating 7C, resulting in a 4v4 situation between A1 Esports and TRZ. And of course, Oxygen Esports is Exploit is just going to wait there to have a better half of that fight. But talking about the fight that is taken on towards the northern side of this zone, it is going to be, of course, Sinister and, of course, Dante and Tricot, who are trying to take on a utility-based fight against the players of TRZ. And Atomic is the man who has been left standing. This is not the kind of play that, of course, Mamba from the likes of TRZ were hoping for, but just one man remaining. This is not going to be the kind of play that TRZ hoped for. Atomic will try his little best to, of course, retaliate, but Sinister and the likes of his team, he's going to be able to bring down Sinister, but no, he's not going to be able to bring down the entire squad of A1 Esports, of course, and in doing so, it is going to be Oxygen Esports, the team that certainly did need those points. You know, even if it's just placement points, I mean, they're going to be walking away really, really happy with this. And of course, it's only a few matter of minutes before Dax is able to spot him down. And in doing so, GG play coming in for A1 Esports. Now, this is how you close the day. I mean, this team, since the start of the day, have been trying get decent placement points to get the chicken dinner, but now at the end of the day, this is how they close it with 17 kills, 32 points
in the top 4 player list. All of a sudden, on a random, I guess, on succession, Mamanu